A financial and political can of worms has been irrevocably opened as the Election Commission has published electoral bond data sent to it by the SBI on instructions of the top court. The Election Commission has published two lists on its website. The first list is of companies who purchased electoral bonds along with date of purchase and the value of the bonds purchased. The second list carries the names of political parties that encashed the electoral bonds along with the date when they were encashed and the value of bonds. Significantly, the data does not mention the bond number and therefore one cannot correlate who donated to whom. Let's in fact show you the list of the donors of the political parties that encashed the electoral bonds, and we also have a list of the individual donors as well. At the same time, as we speak about the list put out by the Election Commission, a hearing is also underway in the top court where the court has sought a response by SBI on the 18th of March on not revealing details of bond numbers. Issue notice to CBI on bond numbers. That's the development taking place in the top court. Meanwhile, let's focus back to the list that we were talking about. This is the list of companies who have purchased electoral bonds. First is Future Gaming and Hotel Services PR, 1,368, the highest amount in fact in this list by this company. Second is Mega Engineering and Infrastructures Limited, purchased an electoral bond of 900 crores. Quick Supply Chain Private Limited purchased 410 crores worth electoral bonds. Vedanta Limited 400 crores. Haldia Energy Limited 377 crores. There are other names as well. These are top donors. Bharti Airtel Limited donated 247 crores. SL Mining and Industries Limited donated 224.5 crores. Western UP Power Transmission Company Limited donated 220 crores. Jindal Steel and Power Limited donated 195.5 crores. Keventer Food Park Infra Limited purchased electoral bonds worth 195 crores. Now let's take you through the list of top beneficiaries. These are political parties. First is BJP. BJP was given 6,060 crore rupees in donation. Second is TMC that got 1,609 crores. Then comes Congress with 1,421 crores being donated. BRS got 1,214.7 crores. DMK 639 crores. YSRCP 337 crores. TDP was donated 218.88 crores, and Shiv Sena, the undivided Shiv Sena, got 158.38 crore rupees as donation. Now let's get you the list of individual donors. These are individuals who purchase electoral bonds. Lakshmi Nivas Mittal, his name is first on the list. He purchased electoral bonds worth 35 crores. KR Raja 25 crores. Rahul Bhatia 20 crores. Inder Thakur Das Jaisinghani 14 crores. Rajesh Mannalal Agrawal 13 crores. And then you have Raju Kumar Sharma on the list who purchased bonds worth 10 crores. Rahul Jagannath Joshi 10 crores. Harmesh Rahul Joshi bought bonds worth 10 crores. Anita Hemant Shah bought electoral bonds worth 8.2 crores. And Kiran Mazumdar Shaw bought electoral bonds worth 6 crore rupees. We have Bhavtosh, Mohit and Harish joining us on the broadcast with more details. Bhavtosh, this of course is a list of the companies, the individuals, the beneficiaries, but based on this particular list, now yes, matching has not happened, bond numbers have not been revealed, but opposition parties are linking the businessmen, their donations to Bharatiya Janata Party, directly connecting the dots. Opposition alleges this is quid pro quo. Either they were given some contracts or agencies were used against them.
Swati, for years now, the opposition have always said that Enforcement Directorate in particular and all the federal probe agencies have been used not only to target their leaders and party but also companies so that they can provide funds to Bharatiya Janata Party. Having said that, yesterday when this list was made public, few companies in fact can be pointed out as purchasing electoral bond. One of them is Future Gaming, and if we just go by the Enforcement Directorate statement that was issued, Future Gaming's asset was 475 crore rupees were attached, and that company was accused of proceeds of crime worth 900 crore rupees, causing exchequer loss of at least that amount. Santiago Martin goes by the name of Lottery King. His son-in-law Adhav Arjun was also raided and searched by the Enforcement Directorate, though the Federal Probe Agency has so far not issued any statement as to why his his premises were searched. Another company that was raided and searched was Shridhi Sai. That searches happened in December 2023, and then that company continuously purchased bonds worth at least 40 crore rupees. Briefly, I will mention another company, Aurobindo Pharma. That company purchased few bonds in 2021, and then as soon as raids and searches started happening in the alleged liquor scam, that company purchased several bonds. Though once he was arrested, Sharath Reddy was arrested, he turned approver, and continuously this company purchased bonds worth at least 40 to 50 crore rupees.
Right, Bhavtosh, stay on with us before I go across to Mohit and Harish. Let's also take a look at the politics that is continuing. There is enormous politics over these big disclosures by Election Commission. Opposition leaders have made a number of allegations against the ruling BJP, which is the largest recipient. Let's listen into some of the political leaders, the opposition leaders especially, even as we continue to discuss the list and the details coming in from the top court. Politics continues.
You will find some very interesting facts coming to light. However, most important is that those unknown donors or mysterious donors who are hiding behind electoral trusts or shell companies, the Supreme Court must direct that the corporate veil of these shell companies or electoral trusts must be lifted in order to determine as to who the true donor or the true purchaser of these bonds are and to whom these bonds have gone.
सोए होंगे इस समय, तो अगर कोई ऐसा विपक्ष के प्रति होता तो तुरंत ईडी उठ के खड़ा हो जाता, सीबीआई खड़ी हो जाती। तो अभी तो कुछ दिन के लिए ये सोएंगे क्योंकि स्लीपिंग पिल का ओवरडोज ले लिया इन्होंने। बात असली क्या है कि आपको याद होगा, मुझे तो याद नहीं क्योंकि आप तो खबर रखते हो, कि किसी ने कहा था कि ना खाऊंगा ना खाने दूंगा। मुझे याद नहीं किसने कहा था, लेकिन किसी ने कहा था। तो अब उसका क्या हुआ? किसी ने ये भी कहा था कि मैं स्विस बैंक से सारे करोड़ों रुपए जो अवैध डिपॉजिट्स हैं वो वापस लेकर आएंगे, 15 लाख हर शख्स को देंगे, हर नागरिक को देंगे। इन्होंने तो यहाँ से ही ले लिए।
It's a scam now, and Mr. Modi needs to answer many questions now, and we know that his government particularly was very hesitant to allow the electoral bond details to be out in open, and the SBI is controlled by the finance ministry. Therefore, they were also not ready to reveal this data. It is the Supreme Court which has made that data available. Now it's very clear that there is a clear-cut scam in it.
देखिए, मैं उस पर अभी एक विश्लेषण मैंने किया है, अगले 10-15 मिनट में निकलवा रहा हूं, आपको सारी जानकारी मिल जाएगी किस तरीके से ये इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड का दुरुपयोग किया गया है। 60% इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड सिर्फ बीजेपी को गए हैं, 60%, 60% बीजेपी को गया है। और मैंने दिखाया है इस विश्लेषण के द्वारा कि किस तरह से ईडी, सीबीआई, इनकम टैक्स का दुरुपयोग किया है, और जिन्होंने चंदा दिया है उनको कहां से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिले हैं, हाईवे के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिले हैं, टनल के धंधे मिले हैं, और कोई प्रोजेक्ट मिला है, तो ये सब मिली भगत है।
Let's now show you that analysis Jairam Ramesh was talking about. This is his post in which he has leveled multiple allegations. Why is he saying quid pro quo? According to him, Mega ENI gave 140 crores in 2023, got 14.4 thousand crore Thane Borivali tunnel project. The alleged link is that they in fact were either coerced or they were awarded contracts. Jindal Steel and Power gave 25 crore in 2022, won the Palma coal mine. So they were given these contracts, and first they donated, then they got contracts, according to Mr. Jairam Ramesh. Then he says, Raid Raj through CBI, ED and in the IT department. Hetero Pharma, Yashoda Hospital were forced to donate after raids. So first raids are conducted, then they pay money. That's another analysis of Jairam Ramesh, and that's why he's saying Raid Raj and quid pro quo. We have Mohit joining us with more details. Mohit, this is Jairam Ramesh's analysis. Jairam Ramesh on social media access put out a long post. According to him, there's quid pro quo, contracts awarded, money taken, or agencies unleashed, money taken forcefully.
Well, you see, many of the opposition parties, and we have seen the latest tweet of Jairam Ramesh, they are saying that it's a clear case of quid pro quo. It's like a hafta vasuli that is going on with the help of ED, CBI and Income Tax Department. He also goes on to say that there are many companies in this particular list of the electoral bonds that have come out who have given money to the money in the form of electoral bonds to the BJP, and that is the allegation by the Congress party and other opposition parties. And these companies were first raided, and there was a settlement that you will give us money in terms of electoral bond, and then we will not take any action to you. So basically the Congress party and Jairam Ramesh says that the modus operandi is that the ED, CBI are being used to gain money from the electoral bonds. Now they also say that it's clear case of quid pro quo because Medha Engineering gave around 140 crore rupees in the month of April, and then after that they were given the tunnel contract in Maharashtra, which is also a case of quid pro quo.
Right.
The Congress and the opposition also say that the 14 of the 30 donors, they have been raided by the ED in the past, and that is why they have to give out money in forms of electoral bond to the BJP. Massive politics is being played on this particular issue. Many of the opposition parties are coming out and attacking the BJP, saying that through the scheme of electoral bond,
Right.
BJP is the largest beneficiary.